What's going on, everybody? It's Sightelven here. You know what I'm saying? Just came to express some real shit, some real talk real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just about how just as you being participating here as a person, or you just being this reality as a mind or as an awareness, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some form of like energy harvest that's gonna be done on you, because you know what I'm saying, we're human beings. We can create forms of energies to express and create different effects, causes that create effects in the world, just for us, just by us simply being here as an awareness. You know what I'm saying? Even like a tree just being here, to whatever small percentage that it does, it made a difference, just a tree just being here. So no matter how much you are as an awareness, you will have some kind of effect. Even if you're a fly would just fucking land on something, distract someone from doing something important. Now imagine if that played on a bigger level. If you were, you know, saying on a fucking SEAL team mission or some shit like that, and you know, you have your helmet on, and a fly came on your head, and you forgot to shoot that nigga, and you got shot. But anyways, you get the point. As a space here, there's gonna be some form of energy harvest. So what do I mean by that? Since you are an awareness participating here, if you're not aware yourself, someone is gonna try to take your awareness and direct that to create a form of energy. Because you know the saying, where attention flows, energy flows. So wherever you pay attention to, your energy flows. You can even look at that at a mental level. You can see that how your mind just projects to a certain space or an area of thinking. So some people say, "Oh, I'm depressed." Some people say, "I'm up," because you're just trying to describe the space that you're in, the mentality that you're experiencing. So, yeah. So that's the thing. So when people are trying to express the mentality they're in, a lot of the time we're just getting our energy just harvested, and we are calling that mentality. We're trying to point to it, but we don't know how to get rid of it, because there's something going on that's harvesting your energy, basically. Because let's keep it real. Like, if you have a job that you don't want to have, right? If you're whatever you are, you have a job you don't want to have. You don't have your own meaning and reasoning behind it as to why you're doing it, like a higher reason or whatever the fuck. Eventually, you're gonna get tired of that shit. Like, you can have benefits or whatever the fuck, but that's a form of like energy harvest. Now we can look at this even at the other levels as well. So, even in school, you know what I'm saying? You go to school, you'll be given a certain material, and you'll be made to pay attention to these things. And you know what I'm saying? And it's very interesting, because it's the people who don't usually pay attention to school that, you know what I'm saying, created wealth, I would say, for the most part. Not to say that all people that went to school didn't create massive wealth, but you know what I'm saying? We can see that a good percentage of motherfuckers that didn't go to school made wealth, because they chose to kind of stand out in an area. You see what I'm saying? They created kind of like their own following. They became like, I'm just gonna use the word kind of like a reality demigod, because they got the most attention. You know what I'm saying? Via what they created. So it was Michael Jackson. Imagine Michael Jackson on stage getting all that energy from people that come to his concerts. Not to say there's anything wrong with it, in any kind of way. It's just that you got to look at that he's also learning how to harvest energy. So you can learn how to harvest energy by creating the cause and having an effect. Now I'm saying in Michael Jackson case, he created music, made people excited, made people feel something. A lot of people maybe, you know what I'm saying, life wasn't spicy or some shit, whatever you want to call it. Michael Jackson added more flavor to it, therefore creating a cause and having an effect. And you know, so he created a cycle for himself to kind of like live in. He created like a Ouroboros, something he maintained and did for a long time. So that's an example of someone who created energy, someone who created energy and had it affect the world, not someone who had their energy harvested, aka their attention. Because Michael Jackson just paid some attention to something different. All the CEOs of the world just paid attention to something different, like a different pattern that they can create, or a way they can impact things, right? So, you know what I'm saying? All these big figures around us are learning how to do energy harvesting. And you can even look at this. You can even look at the Pope. The Pope is basically harvesting your energy. You're giving him all that attention, and you don't actually think people are doing something with your attention. That's why you got to read people's intentions. That's why it's in the words. So you gotta read people's intentions. That's how you know. what's really going on. Because if you're gonna be a fool and you walk around and give your energy to people for no form of exchange, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart out here. Because, you know what I'm saying, this is really happening on a big scale, on a big level, where we don't realize, like, even like we're all getting fucking like just screwed up over here. Real shit. By fucking royal families and shit. A whole lot of crap, yo. You best believe it. That's what you gotta understand. They understand how to harvest energy. You gotta understand how to organize and sequence things, and just based on, you know what I'm saying, your energy, because we all carry a particular energy. And once you have an understanding of what those energies are, and how to, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, just how to create effects based on speculative operations, which is just simply me giving you a language, or me giving you like a form of a word, or me giving you like a procedure, me giving you a box, and you get stuck in that, but you don't know that I'm the one who created that sequence. So therefore, I automatically harvest that energy. See what I'm saying? Because it's my creation. It's my intellectual property. So a lot of you people don't realize what you're playing out right now in your lives is basically an intellectual property of someone else. So, and I mean this on a really, really big level. So like your religion, you're playing an intellectual property and a mentality of a Jew that you don't even need to be maintaining or playing with, because you can have your own mentality and your own space. And you best believe these motherfucking Jews gonna be scared, because you're motherfucking different, and they're gonna have to motherfucking give you money and all that shit. Real shit. Create a circumstance for you and all that. But you see what I'm saying? Energy harvesting, very important. The Pope does it. You know what I'm saying? People who are like on a low vibration, who are like in positions of wealth that is more objective, you know what I'm saying, do that. Like banking, you know what I'm saying, things that you're associated, like having a license, things that you're associated with, yeah, just things you're associated with, basically, on like a left brain level, on an objective level, that you know you really don't need to be needing, but someone just placed it upon you because, hey, it's just, you're living on someone else's land, right? For the most part. So you can't really do much right brain wise. You can't do much creatively wise. You can kind of find it hard to be an individual. See what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why a lot of people take motherfucking drugs and shit, because people be doing too much, sometimes even left brain, objectively wise, and not balancing and maintaining their right brain. That's the thing. So once you understand how the human psyche works, once you understand how certain colors and signs and sigils affect the human psyche and the intentions created behind them, then you will understand how these people, this group of people, these Jesuits, this group of people, control your right brain on a speculative level, which is just aka using words, epistemologies, theologies, isms, and all that shit. And it's not to say that it's evil, but you have to understand that came from a point of view of a man. That's just like, what? He's a fucking man, or a woman, or whatever the fuck. It's just one or two people. Fuck them. You can make your own shit. That'll probably be way fucking harder. I tell you no motherfucking lies, yo. Fuck them people. There's no need. That's what I'm saying, yo. So, yeah, that's why it's really important to get into these topics really deeply, because you'd see a title like this and you would be like, nah, like energy harvesting, what the fuck is that? Nah, bitch. The same way this computer units that's being organized, fettered, and weaved to create a bigger operation, aka a computer, a desktop for you to operate in, or a phone, it's just the same shit that they're doing now. But you don't realize that this whole thing is basically just that. See what I'm saying? That's what we don't realize, unfortunately. Because a lot of people are caught up in like thinking, oh, we need these things. No, we don't motherfucking need these things. Who the fuck told you, bro? A lot we could do if people just simply became aware. The more you become aware, the more someone else can fuck you over. But if it's just one person or like a group of people, you can create operations and put them in boxes, and I'm saying created images, which has already been done. You can see, you know what I'm saying, in videos, in movies, in TVs, they make all these like operations so that you don't necessarily see yourself as someone that can impact, you know what I'm saying, create an impact. Real shit. I mean, I'm saying, when you came to the world for your mama, you had an impact on her, you best believe it. So fuck, you're gonna live, you're gonna have a motherfucking impact. So whose impact, look at it this way. You're a rocket going through life, but who's got the jet boosters, you know? Whose thrusters is that? Who's the company behind that? You know what I'm saying? Who's propelling you? Real shit. Who's putting in the things in your mind that you believe to be important and you need to actually pay attention to, and you actually think you're gonna get something out of that in terms of like a right brain yin feature. You know, so that's why a lot of people are running from their own darkness. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people run from themselves, and they use, and basically a lot of these people understand the human psyche and the 7 deadly sins in the Bible and all that, and they know how to harvest that energy from people or group of people, because, you know what I'm saying, yeah, there's a lot of bloodlines here on Earth right now, but yeah, that's a whole other video. But yeah, if you like this video, a comment, like, subscribe. This is deep, and it's only gonna get deeper because this is life, and there's no running from life. You here, motherfucker. So deal with it. Real shit. Peace out, yo.